Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another day of 30 Days of Sketches. Today is day 20 and it is the third Sunday of the month, and that means it is also Stretch the Sketch Day. So we have this awesome sketch from Isabel Alvarado, and it was created exclusively for 30 days, and I paired up with Christy to make sure it was okay to use it for Stretch the Sketch, and she said it was absolutely no problem. She would love for us to use it. So as you can see here, I am doing a double page layout, and I am using some Vicki Boutin color study. I have several photos here of Noah doing a science experience with his aunt. And well, we call her Auntie, but she is actually my niece, and so she's my daughter's cousin. So that would probably make her like Noah's second cousin or something like that. But anyway, she's been around so long, she's just like my own kid. So yeah, we just call her Auntie. And so I don't actually even know what they are doing because I didn't take these photos and I wasn't there that day. And so there will be no journaling on this. I know I have a lot of layouts here with no journaling, but I am leaving those for my daughter to add the journaling if they involve Noah, because a lot of these I was not at. And so I want the first hand account to be from her. And if she doesn't have any information on it, then I will go ahead and add something to it. That's how that works in our house. So as you can see there, I inked the edges with black soot. I didn't want to forget to tell you that because I think I cut that out because the video was getting kind of long, or it was on the long side, and it took me quite a while because I got interrupted. I'm at a crop while I am doing this, or at a retreat actually, and so it sometimes, you get interrupted and go off and do things, and when you come back you forget to actually film that you either did it or the video is very long. So I actually may have forgotten to turn on the camera there. So I decided to not use the actual scallop edge at the bottom. I used the cutoff of the scallop, and then I'm going to use the scallop portion at the top. And I'm liking the way that looks. So I thought I had these cut files left over from a kit that I had, and they have all these science beakers and science type things, like I think there's an atom and a DNA strand or something like that. And so I'm going to use those on this layout because they look like they're doing very sciencey type experiments. And so I thought that would just be perfect. And I'm really loving the Vicki Boutin color study because it really matches the beakers that he's got, and the liquid that's in the beakers is a bright yellowy orange color. So everything's kind of bright that he's working with. So I thought that just worked perfectly. And I like the addition of this actual striped paper too, because it helps me to bring in a lot of different colors into the center portion of the layout. If I had just done the green and blue, I might have not gone quite as crazy with the colors of liquid in all of these beakers, but because of all of the color in those striped strips, I thought it was perfect. So I'm using rose quartz, fresh lime. It looks like, is that pure sunshine? Nope. Lemon zest and squeezed orange in Dylusions ink. And those are just the regular inks. I also have this color wash from, it's on a really old company called Stampsia, and they are no longer around, but it's the only one that I had that did not have a shimmer in it, with, at least at the time I was doing this. I didn't have it with me, anything else with me. So I'm going to just take my paintbrush and I'm going to freehand paint in all of the liquid that would be inside of these test tubes or beakers, whatever they're called. So obviously I am not a sciencey type person because I don't know if I'm assuming like the long skinny one is a test tube and the other ones are beakers, but I don't really know 100%. And my science classes were a very, very long time ago. So here we go. I'm going to do some green, and I like this color because it mimics the color of the scalloped edge that I've got on my background papers. So I thought that worked perfectly. And I'm pretty happy with the way that these came out. I'm not trying to be super exact with the colors, how they lay down. The pink one's going to have some darker areas for sure because I went over it on the left-hand side there with a second coating. And so it's got a little bit of a darker area, but that's okay. It looks like the liquid is just not completely mixed up inside the test tube. I don't mind. I actually kind of like that watercolor effect. I don't do anything with the atom or the DNA strand. I only do these ones that would have liquid in them, and I think that's okay. I'm going to spread out those other pieces across the layout to bring in the white and kind of spread it out throughout the layout, and that's going to help it out a little bit. While I do all of this, I will remind you there's a bunch of people playing along with Stretch to Sketch and with 30 days. So there are links. There's 2 sections of links down below, one for 30 days of sketches, one for Stretch to Sketch, and you can go and check out and see what everyone has done with this layout. Some of them will be probably like redundant, like mine. It is for both, but we may have some people that are just playing along with Stretch to Sketch, and we may have some people that are just playing along with 30 days. So you can check that out down below. And everything that I am using, I will link down below for you. And those will be affiliate links. So I do get a small commission back on those. I am required to tell you that. And if you see the paid promotion thing on my video, it's not because I am paid for this video. It is because I do receive a small commission if you happen to click on that link and purchase something. I don't want to mislead you. I also would only ever steer you in the direction of something that I actually use. I will not put links down there to things that I would not recommend to you. So you'll only see things down there that I use myself. Anyway, that's my little spiel that I have to give to you because of those links. Okay, so I am using some dyes to go ahead and create my title, which is going to be Weird Science. I have taken some fun foam from Walmart. It is adhesive backed. I peeled the adhesive back a ways, and then I lay down a piece of the cardstock that I want to use. In this case, it's lime green, and it's going on top of lime green foam, so it's really hard to tell that there is a paper on there, but there is. It is stuck to the lime green foam, and then I put the paper, the backing, adhesive backing back over it, and I cut along the line of where the foam and the pattern paper meet, and that keeps my scissors from being sticky because I've repositioned that backing piece over it. And then I go and I take my dies, I put them on there and run it through the Sidekick, and then I have my letters, and it makes me really happy. So I still use my thickers. I don't want you to think I don't use thickers anymore, because I do. I just really like this because I don't run out of E's and A's like I normally do. And I really like that I've been able to invest in some very large dies. In this case, these ones are really tall, but they're pretty narrow. But I also have some tall ones that are wide, and then I have some really tiny, tiny ones. So I really like that I can have a variety of fonts, which you can still get with thickers, but they don't usually come as large as this. And then I can make them in whatever color I like. So that makes me really happy. I find that the investment in the dies is probably more useful than the investment in a bunch of thickers that I'm not going to probably use a lot of the letters of. So that was my other thing. I end up throwing away packs that don't have A's and E's, or actually pretty much any vowels or R's or S's. And then because what can I do? What word can I make without like half the letters? And so I feel like the package is only half used up. Anyway, so this makes me happy. And then I decided to cut some of the green strips to bring the green over to that upper right hand side. And that's where I'm going to leave the spot for journaling for my daughter to write in. I wanted to bring that color up there because right now there is only the lime green on the left hand page in the title and in that large beaker. So by bringing this over to the right hand side, I've now added some green over there. Now that is with exception to the border pieces, of course. So this kind of makes it balance a little bit better, and that makes me really thrilled. It also fills up that blue spot up there. And then I finished this up when I got home from my retreat, just trying to pull out some pieces. I didn't take all of my Vicki Boutin ephemera with me, and I didn't find a lot of stuff in what I had taken to put on this layout. So when I got home, I finished it out by looking through my Vicki Boutin stuff to see what I had. I end up just adding this tab over to the furthest most right hand photo. Oh my goodness. And then one right above that second photo where I just put the black one. It's gonna be end up in being that teal or the turquoisey color. And then I add these little, I don't know what these are supposed to be, paint splatters, splotches, but to me it kind of looked like maybe bubbles coming out of the beaker, or the fumes that are coming out of it. And so I thought I would use those little pieces in the turquoise and orange, and that's all that she had. Oh, she had a yellow one as well. It's actually inside the beaker. And that's pretty much it. I decided to add a little bit of white linen Dylusions, and just to kind of finish it off, like there is more mist or fumes coming out of those beakers, if you will. And I really like the way that it turned out, so it made me pretty happy. Don't forget to go check out everyone else who is playing along. Thank you so much for watching. If you have questions or comments, you can leave those down below. And if you enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel as well. So I also have another video today. You can go and check that one out. It's using the same sketch, but in just a 12x12 format, if that is of interest to you. And that is for the Craft IQ challenge, which is a recipe challenge. So I'll see you guys again soon with another video. Bye-bye.